Hi there, this is Peter from the Calva team. As you might know or might not know, Rayat is adding multi-cursor support to Calva Paredit. So that will be very sweet. So in order to support that, we have expanded our document text notation. You might not know of our document text notation because we are mainly using it in unit tests, but you can also see it sometimes used in the issues on Github when we report issues with the structural editing. So, but with multi-cursors, we need to be able to express more than one cursor. That goes without saying. Here we have the cursor in there, and we have a selection going from right to left, selecting the world string. And yeah, you can read about the details of this text notation here. And then at the bottom of the buffer here at line 20, you can see the text notation that is used to describe the document that we have on line 2, including the cursors. So single cursors are stood there, and the right to left cursor or right to left selection, selecting the string world. And this is very handy, as I said, for our unit test. We can express the before and after situation when we have this kind of document with the cursors at this place, and then we issue a Paredit command, and we want the document to be like this afterwards. So it's very easy to read and to write this kind of unit tests. And if then people, more people than us, report issues in this format, that also gets much better than GIFs or images or words just trying to explain the bug. So you can see here that bar, we have the cursor before bar, and then issue this command, then bar is covered by this range. This forward expression range is a function we use for moving the cursor forward once expression, or for selecting forward once expression. And here you can, at the bottom you can see this directed kind of notation. And as I said, you can use it when you file reports as well. So this is a report that I filed 5 days ago, so this bug is fixed now, but I use this notation to describe the before situation and which command I was using, what I expected. So here we have 3 lists with A in them and 1 cursor in each, and then we of course expect 3 empty lists after we have done delete backwards expression, sorry, and when 1 cursor in each. But what actually happened was that only the first A was deleted, the other 2 A's were left intact, and those 2 cursors also disappeared. And Ray picked this and made a unit test from them and fixed the issue. So that's super good. I hope, really hope that more people will start helping us test this multi-cursor thing. So let's see here how we can use the multi-cursor and this text notation to report bugs here. So here we can just use it like we place the cursors there, and we raise such expression, and that happens at all 3 cursor positions. So it's super powerful, and You can also, we have this move command. You can move a expression forward. If you do that in a let binding, then it moves the pair, and same thing happens in a map. And then now if you have the cursor in both places there, you can move in both places. I don't know how often you would use exactly that one, but anyway, you can do it now with the multi-cursors if you use this test build that we have. I'm using it at work, so it's definitely usable as it is. It has some bugs still. I can show you one. Expand selection. So expand there. That the right thing happens. But now it should select the enclosing lists here, but that doesn't happen. So something is wrong there that we need to fix. And of course, if I would report a bug with all this text here, then that would be hard for me and Riot to understand. So what you often do is you try to make something much more minimal to report it. I can show you here. We have a command in this build, and that will stay in Calva, that you can use to get the text notation from the document you have. You place your cursors and you use this command. It's called Calva Diagnostics print text notation from document. And if you use that command, it will print the notation in the output channel there. And we have this round dot there for new lines. And if we look a bit in the text, we will find the cursors. So we find cursor 2 here, and there we find cursor 1. Yeah, there we have cursor 3 as well. This is just too much. I mean, it's not very good bug report to have it like that. So what we usually you can do then is that you just create a new document with just the minimal text. And what's easy to do is in VS Code is just to create Command N and have a new file, and then set this untitled file to Clojure, and then you can use Paredit in it. And now, please excuse me, and don't tell people that I'm going to do some unstructured editing on this one. I think it's really already unstructured there, actually. I'm just trying to get this down to much just exactly the things we need to report the bug here. So we should have like three expressions with the same levels in them, and then if we use this command for getting the text notation from this, that's much less text for a human and the computer to use them. We place the cursors here, and we select to see we can reproduce the bug here. So this is much smaller example and much better. You can see here that you have one much more readable, but we can go much more minimal than that actually. So what we usually try to do here is to try to use single symbols, single letter symbols, and just the very minimal you need here. So here you need maybe 3 lists or 2 lists and 2 symbols in each to reproduce this. So I will try to get there. Actually, the last, yeah. So we can do it like this. shown there. And now we should have the 3 lists here with two symbols in each, single letters, and we can see that we can reproduce the bug still. We can, and that means that now we can use this command to get this before situation. So we use it there, and you see this is very good stuff to put in a unit test, to put in a GitHub issue report. And then we can use the expand again 3 times to reach the after situation, what we actually got. And then we have the notation for that there. But now you will need to edit this yourself to show the expected, or you can actually place the cursors and make the text for the expected as well. But here I will just edit it first here, so you can see. So if we do put this second cursor there and put this third cursor after the last list there, then this denotes the expected. But then we can do it like this as well, if we have it like that. And let's see here. Not like that. More like this. If we select forward here, now the document is. So if we use this command now, we should get the text that is exactly, not all of it, because that's the comment as well. So just this part actually. And if we paste that here, you see it's the same thing that I did manually there. So that you can put in a issue. This was what I was expecting, and will be super easy for us to convert it to a unit test.